Hey guys, hi, hello, namaste, adab, asalamualaikum, assalamualaikum, vanakkam and khamma gani to all of you. Welcome to today's class, and as you all know, this is your Sprint 10 series for ICSE boards, and today we will be finishing this series with the topic probability. Alright, so as you all know, we have started with the GST and one by one we have finished all the topics. Today we are covering the last session, that is your probability. So if you have not watched any of the sessions, or whenever you want to revise any of the session, you can easily refer the Sprint 10 series for ICSE boards. So today we'll be talking about the probability. So let us start this part, but before that, let us discuss the homework question for the previous one. So 100 pupils have height as tabulated below. Find the median by drawing an ogive. So you know, for an ogive, the x coordinate will be the upper class limits. Y coordinate will be the cumulative frequency. So 12 plus 16 is 28, 28 plus 30 is 58, 58 plus 20 is 78, 78 plus 14 is 92, 92 plus 8 is 100. Alright, so the coordinates which you need to plot on the graph will be 130, 12, then 140, 28, then 150, 58, then 160, 78, then 170, 92, and then 180, 100. Alright, so you can clearly see beta, if I keep on x-axis, suppose if I start from 0, so better I will make the zigzag and I will start over here from 130, because I need it from 130 only. Then at a gap of 10, 140, 150 and all that you can take over here, 160 and so on. And here also up to 100 we need to go. So take 10, 20, 30, 40 like that. This will be the best graph for you all. Alright. So this is the best graph. So here see they have done this. Although the zigzag has not been shown, but it has to be shown because the graph is discontinuous in this part. Alright, like this. So 130, 12, 140, 140, 28, 150, here. All these points have been plotted. Total 100 terms are there. 100 by 2 is 50. So here click on 50, draw the perpendicular wherever it reaches over here. That will be your median. So median will be around 147, 148. 148 will be your median. As simple as that. Alright. So these are the questions which are very easy, and you get 5 marks questions for based on this. So a very good thing right now. Alright, now let's start the part. So this is the last session today, probability. You can see the schedule, and any topic which you want to revise it, you can just see the previous classes of ICSE 10th sprint series for physics, for chemistry, biology, SST and English. Alright. Now the quote for today is, the expert in anything was once a beginner. Very true thing, yeah. You look at Sachin Tendulkar, like the god of cricket. Once the first day when he went into the ground, he was a beginner. So any expert you see, whom you feel like here is yeah, how much knowledge he has or how much skill he is, there was one day when he was also a beginner, but due to his hard work or his commitment, his will, he has reached to the part of being an expert. So you can also be here. Just be persistent, just have patience and never lose your hope. Alright, now let's start the parts. First question is, if two different dice are rolled together, calculate the probability of getting an even number on both the dice. So see, I know when I roll two dice, total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes I have is 36. Two dice outcomes we have done. Alright. Now favorable outcomes. Favorable outcomes may you want even number on both the dice. So suppose first dice is getting 2, second dice also getting 2. First dice 2, second dice 4, first dice 2, second dice 6. Same way first dice 4, second dice 2, first dice 4, second dice also 4, first dice 4, second dice 6. And first dice 6, second dice 2, first dice 6, second dice 4, first dice 6, second dice also 6. So total 9 favorable outcomes. Probability will be 9 upon 36, which is equal to 1:4. Done. Nothing else. So always first see how many total number of outcomes are there. Out of those total outcomes, how many are favorable, and number of favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes will be your answer. So every question you have to do the same thing. Second, a card is drawn at random from a well shuffled pack of 52 playing cards. Find the probability of getting neither a red card nor a queen. So अब देखो, if I have 52 cards बेटा, in these 52 cards 26 are red, 26 are black. So you don't want a red card, so these many cards has been removed. Total number of cards, favorable cards are, total number of cards I have 52. Now out of these 26 black cards are favorable. Out of these you don't want a queen as well. तुमको queen भी नहीं चाहिए. You don't want a queen as well. So in this 22 black cards there are two queens. One will be the queen of spade, one will be the queen of the club. The queen of the hearts and diamond is already rejected. So these two also has to be rejected. So I can say I'm left with 26 minus 2. That means 24 cards are favorable to me. So 24 upon 52. So if you'll divide it by 4, you will say 4 6 upon 13 times. 6 by 13 will be your probability. Your probability will be 6 by 13. Alright. Next question. So what I have done? First I have removed the red cards. 26 red cards are gone. 26 black cards are left. Out of those 26 black cards, 2 black queens also will be there. So that also we need to remove. So 26 minus 2 is 24. Alright, next question. In a single throw of a pair of different dice, what is the probability of getting a prime number on each dice? A total of 9 or 11. तो देखो बेटा, first वाला part करते हैं. I know total number of outcomes are 36. Favorable outcomes, we want a prime number on each dice. So देखो, prime numbers we have 2, 3 and 5. So the possibilities can be, देखो, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 5. Then 3, 2, 3, 3 and 3, 5. And then 5, 2, 5, 3 and 5, 5. These will be your favorable outcomes. So that is, there are total 9 favorable outcomes. There are total 9 favorable outcomes. Now I can say the probability over here in this case will be 9 upon 36. Done, done, done. 1 by 4 is your correct answer. Alright. Second part, a total of 9 or 11. 9 or 11. That means the total of 9, if you are getting sum as 9, that is also accepted. If you are getting sum as 11, that is also accepted. So when do you get sum as 9? Sir, the sum as 9, we can get first thing, sir, either 6, 3, 3, 6, right? And 4, 5, 5, 4. Is there any other criteria? No, sir. Any other way, you will not be able to get 9. So these are the only cases. Then the sum 11. So for 11, simple thing, 5, 6 or 6, 5. So total how many cases? For getting 9, we have 4 favorable cases. For getting 11, we have 2 favorable cases. And since I am saying a sum of total 9 or 11, or means both are included. So 4 plus 2 total favorable outcomes. Number of favorable outcomes for me will be equal to 4 plus 2, which is equal to 6. So I can say probability will be 6 upon 36, which is equal to 1 by 6 will be your correct answer. Alright, so probability for the first one is 1 by 4, probability for the second one is 1 by 6. So this is how you need to see the favorable outcomes. Getting the favorable outcomes is the most important part. Second one, next one. In a simultaneous toss of 2 coins, find the probability of getting exactly one head, at most one head. See, when I toss 2 coins, the possibilities are head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. These are your 4 possible outcomes. Now, let's talk about the first one. Probability of exactly one head. So, exactly one head you are getting in the second case and in the third case. So, out of 4, 2 favorable outcomes, that is 1 by 2. Second case, at most one head. At most one head. At most one head means you want maximum one head. Maximum one head must be there. More than one head should not be there. So you want maximum one head, that means one head is allowed, or less than one head is also allowed. Less than one head is also allowed, but more than one head is not allowed. Simple thing, when I say at most one head, that means more than one head is not allowed. So 2 heads are here, this is not allowed. Here one head allowed, one head allowed. No heads. By no heads is still less than 1. More than 1 is, only more than 1 is not allowed. 1 or less than 1 is allowed. So this is also allowed case for the second case. And the second question will make 2 marks. So that you will get to know. So 3 cases are favorable out of 4. So 3 by 4. will be your correct answer. Alright, so it is very important to see what event they are giving. Focus on the event carefully and then you will be able to get the correct answer. Alright, now before I go ahead, let me tell you one thing beta. As I have told you and I have been telling you in all the classes, right now at Vedantu Pro subscription 50% off is going on. A very good deal right now for all of you, because in this part the price at which you are getting the whole course for 1 month, you can easily finish your whole syllabus in that much duration, because the first thing, the best feature which will help you to complete your whole syllabus will be your unlimited live classes. You can attend as many live classes as you want. There is no limit on that, and all the classes are going to filled with fun and high level quizzes. So first thing, you have unlimited live classes. You can attend as many classes as you want. Then you will be able to compete with the students all over the world, so you'll get to know where do you stand. All right, that is a very important thing. Then you'll be able to see, suppose you wanted to attend a class and there are two classes simultaneously, so you wanted to watch the second class, you want to attend both the class, so you thought that I will attend this class and I will watch the recording for it. Now when you are watching the recording, sometimes it becomes boring, but here what will happen is you have an option of interactive replays. That means even while watching the recording, you will be able to answer the quiz questions, you will be able to see your name in the leaderboard. That means you will not feel like you are watching a recording, you'll feel like you are watching a live class. Alright, and you'll be, when you are able to attend the quiz, you'll be able to understand that how much you have understood it. Alright, so that is a very good thing over here. The next thing is you'll be able to download the notes as well. Alright, so see how much it is going to help you in your preparation. When you are able to download the notes, all the study material you can get at one place, and that too in teacher's handwriting, so you'll be able to remember as well that okay, sir has taught this at this moment, this was told here, sir told here, this is very important question. All this you are going to remember. Then whatever doubts you are getting, a class teacher will be there, a dedicated teacher will be there to take care of your doubts, no matter how many doubts you have asked, and it will be answered. Also you'll be there will be conducted test for you, assignments will be shared after each and every session, so that you don't have to go to 1000 sites to collect the questions. Everything at one place you are going to get. Other than that, if you want to be more fast, sir I want to complete the course in 15 days, so you have 5000 plus micro courses. Whatever topic you like, take that micro course, finish that. Whatever topic you like, take that micro course, finish that. Your syllabus you can easily complete it. And any crash course also you can join free of cost. No need to pay anything extra. So remember, less is more, least is more right now, because the least price and more classes. Least is maximum right now. Least price, maximum classes you can attend. Alright. So Ramit, again telling you beta, 50% off is going on right now. A limited period offer. You can register for it using the link given in the description box of this video as well as in the comment section. What you need to do is, suppose if you'll go to YouTube, so here in the description box or in the pinned comment, see in the pinned comment, this is the pinned comment over here. Here you can click and go for the GPE Pro subscription, or sorry, Vedantu Pro subscription, and here in the description box, see here, subscribe to Vedantu Pro now. This green tick is shown. Here click on this link. As you'll click on this link, select your grade 10th, 9th, whatever is your grade, select that. Okay, select your board, CBSE, ICSE, Maharashtra board, whatever it is selected. Then click on proceed to pay. Once you go for proceed to pay, here in enter coupon code, apply GPE Pro, click on apply, you will get 50% off. Very important thing right now. And once you will take this course beta, once you will take this course, you will be able to see your classes in this form. Alright. Okay, this is what classes I have to take. This you will be able to see your classes timetable like this. These will be your upcoming classes. Previous classes, if you want to see, go on here in the past part. Here you will be able to say, want to get the notes for the previous class, click here on get notes, and you will be able to see the notes for the class which you want. Alright, your notes will be available over here. If you want to watch the replay, what you need to do is just click on replay. So यहाँ पे replay you can see. If you want to attend the quizzes while watching the replay, click here on try alternate replay. So now in this you have come now in the student interface. You will be able to see your options over here, A, B, C, D, whenever the quiz is started, and you can answer accordingly. Alright beta. So all these features you are going to get with this Vedantu Pro subscription. A very good deal right now. All of you who want, still it is a time. It is a limited period offer. Any day it can be taken back, and that time it should not be like ki sir nahi ho paya sir, I wanted to take the course but it is delayed. Please don't feel bad later. Now is the time. Take the course and make the maximum benefit out of it. Alright, now next question. A bag contains 15 white and some black balls. If the probability of drawing a black ball from the bag is thrice that of drawing a white ball, find the number of black balls in the bag. See, there are 15 white. Number of white balls, how many? 15. Number of black balls, some black balls. So let's say X black balls. Alright, so total balls, how much it is now in the bag? So total balls are X plus 15. Then they are saying probability of drawing a black ball is 3 times of the probability of drawing a white ball. So probability of drawing a black ball is 3 times of the probability of drawing a white ball. Probability of getting a black ball will be X balls out of X plus 15 is equal to 3 times of probability of white ball will be 15 balls out of X plus 15. X plus 15 to X plus 15 got cancelled. X is equal to 3 into 15, 45 balls. So there are total 45 black balls. So easy question. There are total 45 black balls. Alright. Next question. A box consists of 100 shirts of which 88 are good. Okay. 8 have minor defects and 4 have major defects. Okay. Ramesh, a shopkeeper, will buy only those shirts which are good. So Ramesh will buy only good shirts. Okay. So Ramesh is buying only good shirts. Okay. And Keval, another shopkeeper, will not buy shirts with major defects. Keval will not buy the shirts with major defects. A shirt is taken out at the random. Find the probability that Ramesh will buy the selected shirt. So for Ramesh, Ramesh is only going to buy the good shirts. So out of these 100 shirts, for Ramesh only 88 are favorable because he wants only good shirt. So I can say sir, answer will be 22 upon 25. Second thing, for probability for Keval will buy that shirt, but Keval is not okay with the major shirts. He is okay with good and he is okay with the minor shirts. So for Keval, favorable is good as well as the minor out of 100. That means 96 by 100, that is 24 upon 25 is the probability for Keval. Done. Nothing else. Alright. This is how this question will be solved. Next question. A piggy bank contains 100 50 paisa coins, 70 rupees 1 coin, 50 rupees 2 coins and 30 rupees 5 coins. Okay. 100 coins of 0.5 or 50 paisa or rupees 0.5, half rupee. Okay. Okay. Then 70 coins of rupees 1, 50 coins of rupees 2 and 30 coins of rupees 5. So total coins, how many we have? How many total coins we have, beta? So we have 70 plus 50, 120 plus 30, 150 plus 100, 250 coins we have total. Alright. If it is equally likely that one of the coins will fall out when the bank is turned upside down, piggy bank is turned upside down, equally likely any one of the coin can fall equally likely. That means all coins are equal in shape, size, of same. Alright. What is the probability that the coin will be of a rupees 1 coin? So for that, simple thing beta, out of 250 coins, how many rupees 1 coin we have? 70. Done. Will not be a rupees 5 coin. Okay. Not rupees 5. So you can easily do it by doing 1 minus probability of getting rupees 5. Yes or no? That also we can do. So 1 minus getting a probability of rupees 5, getting a rupees 5 coin probability will be 30 upon 250. Yes or no? 3 upon 25. 1 minus 3 upon 25 will be 25 minus 3, which is equal to 22 upon 25. Easy. Okay. Next thing will be a 50 paisa or rupees 2. Probability of 50 paisa or rupees 2 coin. That means either this or that. That means both the cases we should join. So out of 250 coins, by 50 paisa ke we have 100 coins and rupees 2 ke we have 50 coins. That is 150 upon 250, which is equal to 3 by 5. Done. Alright. So read the event carefully and your options, your answer is going to be very easy. Read the event carefully. Okay. So this is how these questions will be solved. So these are some of the topics, problems which are coming from the topic probability. This is a question beta. Please solve this question in the homework and let me know what should be your answer in the comment section. A very good question. Simple thing is given over here. Balls and their probabilities are given. They're asking find the total number of balls in the jar. So think carefully about this topic and then let me know what should be your answer. Alright, so with this we have finished your Sprint ICSE 10 series, which was highly demanded from ICSE students. That sir, you will always do for CBSE, why not ICSE? So this time we have done it for ICSE as well. So once again, GPE Pro is your code. With this Vedanta Pro subscription beta, any doubt you are having, at least that will be cleared. And the price is around 1350. If you can afford it, you will be getting a benefit, that is that your all the doubts can be cleared right now. All right, so don't take any risk for examination. If you can afford it, very well course, very good course. And if you'll see, if it is covering all the subjects, if it is suppose only for maths, it would be, I would say ki, haan, still it is bit expensive. But since it is covering all the courses, all the subjects, so it is a very fair deal right now. Alright, so thank you so much bachcho for coming to the session. I hope all of you enjoyed it, and please don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon in the next class. Till then, bye bye, sayonara, khuda hafiz to all of you. Bye bye.